I think my camera's tilted? Or the tripod is at least? And I just tried to fix like 5 times. I'm not sure if okay, is this tilted? I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like the chair is like one side's way up and I don't know. Honestly, I just tried to spend like 10 minutes trying to fix it. I couldn't, so it's gonna be tilted. If it is, sorry. I tried. Anyway, this is my overview of Andi Mack season 1. So if you haven't seen any of these for the past shows I've done before, pretty much after I finish the season of the show, I just sit down, talk about it, what I like, what I didn't like, characters and plots and things I want for future seasons. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's it. Well, not it like I'm ending it, but like that's the general thing of this video. In case you are interested in my thoughts and opinions on the show. So, right off the bat, I really enjoy this show. It has surprised me in ways I didn't think were possible. And right at the beginning too, with the whole teen pregnancy thing, though they don't actually say teen pregnancy, but I feel like it was teen pregnancy, or at the very least, like out of wedlock, because obviously she wasn't married. Bex wasn't married, but I feel like it was a teen pregnancy. Pretty much, it's a big thing for a children's show on Disney Channel where a woman gets pregnant, one, not married, and two, possibly being a teenager at the time. So, still big things happening in Disney Channel, and I'm glad it's happening. So that just that set the tone for the season and maybe the series in general. And it was just like right at that point, I'm like, okay, this show's gonna get serious, and I'm into it. Because I may have said this before, and I'll say it again. When shows can surprise me, like this show has done, I'm gonna keep watching. Because I never know what to expect. Because, and Bowie is another surprise, being, like I said this when I first talked about it, like very early on in the season when I was watching. I said, oh, the dad's probably just some like douchebag that sleeps with girls and like all that shit and like abandoned her and stuff. But turns out they were actually in a real relationship. They had a serious thing. And Bowie's actually a nice guy and like a cool guy, and I actually really like him. Which surprised me. Also, him showing up, what, like episode 6? Like, that, another surprise, because I thought it was like a season finale thing, like cliffhanger being like, oh, that's the dad, and then like speculate. Yeah, that's what I thought, but clearly episode 6, throw it in halfway through the season, and then like, bam, there's a dad. But yeah, I feel like that's like the biggest stuff to happen in season 1, just the whole like Andi and her parents, at birth parents, like that whole situation. I feel like that was the biggest thing that happened this season, and maybe in the whole series. I don't know. I haven't watched the rest of the series. Obviously, don't tell me. But yeah, because I'm gonna watch episode 1 of season 2 after this. And oh, speaking of which, is it really 43 minutes long? Because I set it up and everything, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to actually talk about it, like I'm doing now. And then I'm like, wait, is it really 43 minutes? Like, is it like a special or something? You know, I enjoy the fact that I asked that question, even though I know I'm not gonna like get an answer until after I watch that. So clearly I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not sure if it's like 2 episodes on one link or if it's like a special long episode. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Obviously, when I watch it, I'll figure it out, and when I'm editing it, maybe I'll edit it into 2 parts. Maybe I'll just keep it as one, depending on how long it actually becomes. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a long one. Maybe it'll be split into 2. I don't know. But yeah, enough about that. We're not in season 2 yet, so we're forgetting about that. But yeah, so now let's talk about the characters of the show. So I liked a lot of the characters. Like I mean, except Amber, because yeah. I don't think I need to go into detail about that. I think we can just like, okay, understandable. Let's just move on. However, I will say, in case you couldn't tell, from the first episode and even in the last episode, the entire season, Bex has been my favorite character. She just is so cool and such like a badass, and is like she's great. I she's she's amazing. I love her. She's definitely my favorite. Cece's also like I think a close second because again it's just like because they're like different but they're also very similar and I love when they like fight or interact at all in general and it's so good to see. I love it. Ugh. I will say I do want them to like actually have like a like makeup episode where like they actually sit down and, like forgive each or talk about their problem like actually have a good relationship because obviously this season they haven't with finding out that Cece sent Bex away after giving birth to Andy or getting pregnant with her or whatever. Still not quite clear on that. Again, don't tell me because they'll probably talk about it in season 2. But yeah, so definitely Bex and Cece are my top two, and everyone else I'm like I like. I don't. I mean, like I said, other than Amber, I like everyone else. Like I like Andy, Buffy, Cyrus, Jonah, Bowie. Yeah, I like them all. I yeah, I don't really have any other strong opinions towards any certain characters in particular, other than like loving Vex and Cece and not so much Amber. Um, so yeah, I don't really know what to say to that. Oh jeez, it's like only 8 minutes in, and we're already like talking about what I want and predictions for season 2, which is weird. I feel like there's so much more I normally talk about. Then again, this is like a 12 episode season. But still, I don't know. I feel like This is so short. Do you want? Who cares? You know what? It's fine. It might be a short one. I do feel like I'm also rushing too, because if that really is 43 minutes, the first episode of season 2, then I need to wrap this up fast in order to watch that before people start coming home. Which maybe that's why I'm going so fast and talking about it, like, or I'm rushing through it. But so yeah, I'll blame on that. So that's why we're rushing through this. Hopefully next time I do this for season 2, I will be in more depth. Because isn't season 2 like 20 something episodes? Because I just saw the list. I didn't see the title or anything, but I just saw the list of, and it was like 20 something episodes, if I'm correct. Which is weird because the first season was only 12 and now it's 20. I don't know. You know what? Hey, I'm fine with that. So anyway, thoughts. Well, not really thoughts because I haven't watched it yet, but like hopes and predictions and hypothesize nope hypothesis hypotheses for season 2. Wait, like hopes. Wait, no, like predictions and hypothesis are like the same thing. Why did I just waste like 5 fucking minutes like fumbling with that word? I didn't even need to say it. Okay. Anyway, season 2 stuff that I want to happen and what I think's gonna happen. So things I want to happen for season 2. Like I said before, I want the Bex and Cece like makeup or just not even episode, like a scene where they make up and like they talk and have a better relationship moving forward. I really want to see that because I do love when they fight, but I feel like them not fighting and just like would be so much better. I really want to see that. 2, I want Bowie to propose to Bex, and I want her to say yes. That's what I want because at the end of season 1, we saw he found a ring in a jacket that he was trying on, and clearly that's the universe saying, "Hey, propose to Bex." So hopefully that happens. I feel like it's gonna happen because like they can't end this season with a ring, him finding a ring, and then Andy be like, "You could propose to Bex," and like have the whole big thing, and then have him not do it. He's definitely gonna do it. Whether she says yes or no, that's the question because she did say that he's not really reliable. But he did like quit the Renaissance Boys or drop the tour or whatever, so clearly he's pretty reliable. I guess the whole proposal thing kind of goes with what I think's gonna happen too, because I'm almost positive that's what's gonna happen. Question. The question is, will she say yes? That's the big question. Okay, here's what I don't want, but I feel like it's gonna happen anyway. I feel like Amber's gonna be back. I don't think we got rid of her that easily. Oh right, that reminded me. I didn't say how much I loved Jonah dumping Amber. I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, Jonah dumping Amber. That was great. That was great. And we found out that she took the bracelet from him and he didn't give it to her, which is why I thought too, because in like the first episode or maybe the second episode or whatever, I said something like, "Oh wait, did he give it to her or did she take it?" I knew it. Okay, yeah, sorry. That's another thing I really enjoyed in the season. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I do feel like we're gonna see Amber again. I don't think she's gone that easily, so she'll probably be around, probably like stalking Andy and Jonah because odds are, actually maybe not. I was gonna say they might get together, but after what Andy said, in like episode 11, like the whole like she kind of said like I'm dissing myself from you. Maybe they're not gonna get together. Actually, they might not. I mean, they probably will by the end, but probably not right away. If I had to guess, like by the end of the series, I'm sure they're gonna end up together. But I don't think that. I mean, they might not happen right away in the season too. So I don't know. I don't even know if I like them together. Honestly, I haven't like. I mean, I haven't really like seen anything of them like together, like romantic wise. Cause like all the other time, Jonas had a girlfriend, and like every time they do something together, it's mainly just them doing frisbee, and we know that Annie doesn't really like that. So it's like I don't know. So honestly, I want to see them like together and like date and stuff just to know how I feel about it. I mean, obviously, do I prefer Jonah and Andy over Jonah and Amber? Like, of course, but like I don't know if I actually like it. I don't know. Again, that's something I need to see season 2. Let's see what happens with that. Also, another thing I think is going to happen is Buffy and Marty. Something might happen between them. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Because I feel like Marty likes her. Because he says something about, like, oh, your eyes sparkle when you're, like, competitive or something. In one episode. So he definitely likes her. I feel like she likes him too, but I'm not sure if she's going to actually, like, admit it. Or, like, admit it to herself or him or anyone. So, that's something that will be nice to see. Also, like, whatever happened with Iris? Like, are her and Cyrus still like good? Like, are they still together? Because I don't know. Because we've seen her one episode, and then she was nice. She seemed sweet and nice, and like, and then we heard that apparently she was giving Cyrus a silent treatment because Amber. Not surprised. So it's like, are we gonna like see her again? Are her and Cyrus still together? Like what? Like I don't know. Hopefully we get more stuff about that too, because I'm actually kind of curious what happened with that. So clearly there's a lot that I want and hope for. And man, holy shit, I guess this is gonna be longer than I thought. I thought I was gonna be done with it in 10 minutes. Nope. Okay. Well, that's good. A longer one for you. That's what she said. I think that about wraps it up. Because like I said, I was trying to like speed through that to watch the season 2 premiere, and I'm going to do that after this. Whether it will be cut up into like 2 parts or one big thing, that's what she said. Well, I don't know. We will. I think I heard the birds like chirping outside. That was very loud. I don't know if you heard that. Probably didn't. But yeah. Anyway, I need to stay focused. But yeah. So I'm gonna do that now, and that was it for the overview of Andi Mack season 1, and I will start season 2. So yeah, that's it.